Long exposed to Greek art through the colonies of Magna Graecia and Sicily, the Romans absorbed even stronger influences from Mediterranean tradition as they gradually conquered the Hellenistic kingdoms, beginning in the early 2nd century BC. The subjugation of Macedonia in 168 BC and the destruction of Corinth in 146 BC brought Greece's political freedom to an end. This was followed by an annexation of Asia and, after the Battle of Actium in 31 BC, the declaration of Egypt as part of the vast Roman state. For over 4 centuries, Greco-Roman civilization, deep-rooted both in the Hellenistic path and the heritage of Rome, was established in Europe, from the Atlantic Ocean to the rivers Rhine and Danube, Africa all the way to the Sahara Desert, and Asia from the Caucasus Mountains to the Red Sea and the river Euphrates. Within this amalgam of different cultures and religious systems, Greek intellectual and artistic creation managed to survive spectacularly. The fame of several cities and sanctuaries in southern Greece and Macedonia was the reason for the wide-scale building projects implemented there by the emperors Augustus in 31 BC to 14 AD, Tiberius 14 to 37 AD, Trajan 98 to 117 AD, and Hadrian 117 to 138 AD. The Pax Romana that reigned in the 1st and 2nd centuries AD provided the protective shield necessary to ensure general prosperity, although the less strategically important regions of mainland Greece remained in the margins. The center of the ancient world had shifted to Rome. To Rome flocked Greek men of letters and artists, spreading Greek education and making knowledge of the Greek language a badge of intelligence. To Rome also came the plundered statues, mainly bronzes, of classical Greece. And while fully acknowledging the authentic contributions of Roman art, among them perfection of the portrait and the historical relief and advances in the arts of mosaic, glasswork, and goldsmithery, we must stress that our knowledge of the Greek creations of the 5th and 4th centuries BC derives largely from the Roman tradition of replication, which ceaselessly churned out faithful marble copies of classical originals. This period of prosperity was followed by the crisis of the 3rd century AD. The lengthy conflicts between social classes and the hostile incursions on its borders endangered the territorial and economic integrity of the empire. Its division in 293 AD into 4 realms, the Tetrarchy, and the transfer of the capital to Constantinople in 330 AD by the Emperor Constantine marked the birth of a new era. In 393 to 394 AD, Theodosius II banned pagan worship, and in 395 AD, the Roman Empire was divided into an eastern and a western part, a split which determined the whole subsequent course of European history. The western half collapsed in 476 AD under the pressure of the Vandals, while the eastern half reached its greatest extent in the 6th century AD under Justinian. The suppression of the philosophical schools of Athens in 429 AD marked the final end of the ancient world.